morning, everyone.
Morning, Alex.
Morning.
Hey, and happy belated Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Okay, Dubai is screwing up the world. What can we say? Basically, what's going on now is you're seeing the effect of what happens when you give a lot of money with no real collateral or basis behind it to people whose only asset is not oil like the rest of their brethren, whose only asset is real estate, valued at between $1,000 and $1,500 a foot on average. And they want to know why this market is collapsing. It's very logical. Now, not the first time they've had to go somewhere to try to get money. They went to Abu Dhabi to get bailed out a few months ago. And it's not happening so quickly right now. So now you're seeing, well, this kind of, now what you're seeing is you're seeing that they're trying to stop a big downfall. Now you should have been able to predict this, because not 6 weeks ago they had someone on TV who was talking up Dubai that the prices have pulled off like 10 or 15%. Therefore, it's the best buy he's ever seen because he is a shill. And this is what's going to go on. Now, the concern that we're seeing is whether or not this is going to start, yet another leg down for global markets or leg down for the U.S. markets. It's a very good question. I'm not going to answer it. I don't have a direct answer for you. I have my own theories, which we'll get into in a second. Let's talk about today. Very light volume. Also, on Wednesday we talked about the Wednesday into Friday Thanksgiving trade. It's been a long trade historically, except for last year when it didn't work. Well, add this year to last year. This just goes to show you something also. For the last few months, very little has been working. This is a continuation of that. Whatever you would expect to work, not working. So, granted, whether the Dubai news didn't come out now would have made a difference. You can't predict anything. It's just, when things aren't working, they're not working. So let's talk about today. Today's one of those days where you get a big down open, right? I'm a general believer you buy the gap downs, you sell the gap ups. That's how you trade them. However, that being said, I want to buy the gap downs closer to the lows of the gap downs that we've seen this morning, and I want to sell the gap ups closer to where we've hit this morning, and those two levels would make it a little easier for us to determine when we're wrong. Right? If it breaks further down low, get out. If it breaks further up, get out there. So we've got ourselves a range that's built in. If you want to know, those ranges appear to be about 1086 on the futures on the high and 1068 on the low. So that's the areas that we'd like to try to play in. There will be volatility today. You will unquestionably feel plenty of volatility today.
U.S. crude oil production in 2009.
Sam, volume, please.
In almost 40 years.
Not there.
You will feel plenty of volatility.
Averaging at 5.9